Hi friends! This is especially directed to string playing friends. So if you don't play a stringed instrument, you should probably not watch this video because you'll be really bored, and yeah, just don't watch it. So I've been getting back into practicing lately. Just saying that makes me laugh. Whatever, I don't even know what that means. But anyway, getting back into practicing regularly my violin, and it feels really good. And I just wanted to share a little bit of advice to anyone else who feels like they want to start practicing more again. So the first day that I went back to practicing consistently, I immediately started to try to sight read some really hard orchestral excerpts. And, being pretty optimistic, because I was like, yeah, I'm a good violinist, I can do this. And I started to play them, and I just sounded terrible. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? And all of these feelings of just like discouragement and frustration came over me. And then I watched, I don't know if you guys have heard of two-set violin before. There are these two hilarious guys who live in Australia who they both play violin, and they're super good. And they make these hilarious videos just about, life as a musician and all the struggles. And they made this one video just talking about the importance of scales and slow practicing. And I was just cracking up because they were, they're just super funny people. But I was also like, that is so true. Like, these things that I stress with my students about practicing slowly and practicing scales, I just had to laugh because I totally wasn't taking my own advice. And so I've kind of revamped my practicing, and right now, literally all that I'm practicing every day are super slow scales, and I'm also practicing open strings. Not for tuning, but literally I'm just playing very, very slowly on each string for like a few minutes at a time, which for me, I'm kind of the sort of person who I want to like get things done quickly and like move on to the next thing. But this has been really, really revolutionary for me. Mostly because it just gets me back in touch with the violin instead of trying to do all these crazy, fiery passages and prove to myself that I'm good or something. This is really just getting me back to the basics, and it's helping me with my bow technique. It's helping me feel like I can play this instrument, which I know sounds ridiculous because I've been playing it for such a long time, but it's amazing the skills that can kind of go away if you don't hone in on them for a little bit. So anyway, I just encourage you, fellow musicians, string players, to play your scales, play open strings. Don't be afraid of going back to the basics. It doesn't mean that you're bad or that you can't do amazing, impressive things with your instrument. It just means that you're smart and you're developing and you're continuing to hone your craft. So with that, I'm going to go practice open strings. And I'm going to tell all my students to do it this week too, and they're probably going to get super ticked off at me, but that is just okay. All right, bye friends. See you later.